Welcome back to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your muse, and this is a collective reading for mid-March 2024, and the key title I have is Surrender. And it goes back to this concept at the beginning of the month about balance, but surrendering to what is authentically correct for you and maintaining that balance. But you have to surrender. It's a 26, which is an 8, which talks about that flow and manifesting, right? That is your path. And here's another 8. So 8s are going to be popular this mid-month. The path you're on to co-creating with the universe, which works to a 12, which is the master number for sacred geometry, among other things, right? What you're creating for yourself. And we have another card, balance, which is a 2. Balancing the extremes, divine masculine, divine feminine energies, regardless of gender, being in alignment, listening to your intuition to assist you in that balance. And we've got a 9, which 9s are also about wish fulfillment and getting to the goal, so to speak. And we've got the cosmos, and we have the eye here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's an eye here for intuition, which is your third eye. Remembering your innocence. This is Lord Ganesh. He came out at the beginning of the month again. Your innocence, your purity, reflection, taking that pause and reflecting on things that help you to surrender, to help you find clarity. And you've got divine support. You're being divinely supported. If you need help, use your free will, ask Spirit, ask God, Source, the divine, the angelic realm, and they will provide you guidance. And here we have Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, which is the Trinity in Hinduism. But again, guidance, helping to guide you, but you've got to ask, and it's a master number of 33. Wow, beautiful. Again, you're being encouraged to take the next step. It's a step at a time, right? To bring yourself relationship harmony, the relationship you have within yourself and your soul, with others and situations. Divine light work, that is the work. That is the divine work of becoming aligned with yourself. And that's what manifests things for you, things that help build your knowledge, your experience, the things you want to go after, that you're passionate about. And the soulmate came out again at the bottom of the deck. Whether it's in a relationship with a partner or family, friends, or someone in what we call your tribe that aligns with you or you need help with, they will show up for you this month. Or maybe that's what you're focusing on with your relationship with people you already know. But that is, again, came out again here at mid-month. We've got spiritual protection, Charlite, and it says you are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And we've got, again, that purple again, right? Which is more of kind of the indigo, which is the third eye and crown chakra and the heart, listening to your intuition, your inner guidance. And we also have the moonstone, heightened intuition, be extra aware of your inner knowingness and its trustworthiness. So they're really asking you in March to tap into that inner knowing, that guidance system. It's like kind of like a spiritual GPS we have, right? To help navigate things. And then the bottom of the deck, it says busy times and multitasking, calcite. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess underlying reasons for being busy. You don't need to do it all. What works for you? Mental clutter, physical clutter, people clutter. What is it that you need to really focus on? You do not need to do everything for everyone else. And that's a big issue, right? We're taught to do, especially women, taught to take care of everyone else, and then we end up taking care of ourselves last. So simplifying your life, to surrender to that, to acknowledge that, to be okay with it, that keeps you in a place of joy, of peace, of calm. From the goddess deck, we have Demeter, nurturer, How are you nurturing yourself, right? And it's a 44 again, which talks about groundedness, stability. Hearth and home is usually what one of the things she's in charge of, but home is what you make it here and in possibly in your physical space, right? Not doing everything. Nurture yourself, because if you don't nurture yourself, you can't nurture anyone else. And it helps keep you in balance. Meditating, journaling, having a coffee in the morning, taking a walk, whatever that is for you. And then we have, I think it's Ellen, and it says patterns. 42, which is a 6, that equal giving and receiving. There may be patterns, maybe overdoing it, right? Is one of those patterns that you've been conditioned that you need to stop fixing everything for everyone else. Work on fixing what you need for you. They will figure it out. It is not your responsibility to do everything for everyone, right? So I think that's a very powerful card. And Saraswati came out again, 44 again. This is our theme this month. And it says mastery, mastering that, the mastery of surrender, of observing, of listening to your intuition, of finding balance. Balance is really key. Yeah, radical acceptance of the fact that you do not need to do it all, right? That's really important. Yeah, Kuan Yin, compassion for yourself, first and foremost. Yeah, I can't pronounce her name, Iranahad. Time, giving yourself time. Everything's in divine timing. Got a 3 again, 3s and 4s and 8s. Just saying, it takes time. It's a process, which is why you take a step at a time. And that also allows you to be really present and conscious with those changes or steps that you're taking or making. Okay. Hang on, I'm looking here to make sure I didn't miss anything as I'm moving along here. Okay, we have El Moria, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Being present, being aware, listening to what feels right. If it doesn't feel right, it's going to feel off. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Why is that, right? And looking at that. Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. When your authentic self, when you are your authentic self, your light shines. It can't help itself. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Here we are again, the internal GPS, right? And you're being assisted. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. What brings you peace, joy, right? Do more of those things. Cut out the things that multitasking that are not necessary. The age of light. We had this at the beginning of the month. You've been training for this for lifetimes. It's now time for you to step into that authenticity. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Yeah. Surrendering, letting go of control, allowing the universe, trusting in the universe, God, source, to bring those things to you that are meant for you. The more you micromanage and control things, the harder the lessons. Do you want to do it the hard way or the easy way, as my friend says? Right? Yeah. Inner temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Your heart, which is where your soul kind of works out of. That's where the intuition also kind of comes in, right? What sits right for you here? What brings you balance? Making time for yourself to be in alignment, to be in tune, to be aware. Don't let pride get in your way. Pretty self-explanatory, but right, not getting to a point where you work with the ego, right? Not where the ego is out of control and triggers and leads. You are good enough. Know that you are good enough. And the actions and choices you make that are right for you, they are correct. They are good enough. They are the correct things to do. Yeah, it's a time for healing. Balsamic moon. This is your healing in the month of March. Yeah, again, conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And there's eclipses and weirdness, all kinds of things. Solstice in March. So I'm guessing that March, it feels like, is going to be a really big thing. Yeah. Finding abundance and gratitude in the little things, the blessings and the abundance. When you are aligned, allow the universe to bring you things without forcing it, controlling it, micromanaging it, they come effortlessly. Yeah, long night, moon, darkness. So it's addressing those things, right? In the dark, the fears, the triggers, the anxiety, the doubts. Because here's your path and it's forward. And we've got the hair of abundance, new beginnings, right? Our tree again, the anchoring, the roots. So let's go to the keys to the 13 universal laws deck. It's an oracle deck I designed. I've actually meditated on this and see what closing thoughts we have for mid-March. Key to mindfulness, being present. That's the big part of it. Overcoming sadness for some of you, things that weigh you down. For some of you, it may be sadness, right? You've not been happy. Why? Maybe you're spreading yourself too thin. Key to progress is that step again, taking a step towards what brings you in balance, what brings you happiness. Universal law, evolution. That's how you're going to evolve. And when you evolve, the collective evolves. We evolve together. So, how are you going to surrender? How are you going to take a step towards bringing yourself into, let's say, alignment, right? So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you'd like a reading from me or work with me, you can go to my website. Or if you want something shorter, like a 30 minutes, whatever you need, send me an email. I'll customize something for you. I also have customized gemstone frequency jewelry that I engineer specifically for each person. I only do one-of-a-kind things. You get a really cool write-up, and then you can see why those things resonate for you. So thank you. So grateful to all of you. Please hit like, share, subscribe so we can get more of this message out, and have a great rest of the month. Bye.